I just surprised myself. I normally record to the cloud and I clicked record to this computer. It happened straight away. Anyway, I am making apricot chicken risotto. And the reason I'm making this is because I've never made it before. And I'm doing it tonight at a demo. And I just want to check volumes and all that sort of stuff. And I'm also making it on Monday at another demo. I thought we could have apricot chicken risotto for lunch. So here we go. Now I have thyme, and the next thing is parsley. So I've got those going in there. Parsley, 2 garlic cloves. Oops, these are ones I have peeled using the blade cover peeler, frozen. And 1 centimetre piece of ginger, which is optional, but you know, I love ginger. Sneak it anywhere I can. And 100 grams of brown onion. Let's see what I've got here. That's going to be over. Anyway, that's all right. Three seconds, speed 7. Okay, there we are. There's been chopped up. I might actually just go back and chop up my because my garlic's a little bit and my ginger's a bit soggy, takes a bit more chopping. So I'm just going to go back. Super easy to go back, like your back button on your computer. Just go back and just do it again. I've got my herbs, I've got everything chopped up beautifully now. You've got to be very careful not to put your face right over the top. 40 grams of olive oil. There we go. Simmering basket going on top. There we go. So it's cooking for 3 minutes, 120 degrees on speed 1. Now, just a reminder, the simmering basket goes on once you hit 95 degrees or above. And the reason for that is just being super, super, super safe, okay? So when you've got the measuring cup in the TM6 measuring cup in the in its lid, it has the little lugs that keep it in place. So when you turn it upside down, it doesn't fall out and skitter across your floor like the previous ones did, which is fantastic. Just in case, but there is no pressure in there at all, okay? You can still see air, there's a gap. But just in case something was to rise in the bowl and occlude those gaps, what we do is put the simmering basket here on top rather than the measuring cup. Once it gets to a point where, you know, obviously things can boil. Some people have asked me, can I put the splash guard on top? No, you absolutely can't. The simmering basket can be lifted off straight away or could be lifted by the liquid, okay? The splash guard is locked in place, little lugs are locked in place with the arms, and it's not going to come off you know, the same way as you can pull off the simmering basket. So little safety tip, always put the simmering basket on 95 degrees or above. Okay, now we've got another minute and a half. I'm just going to show you what I've pulled out of the oven. Oh, again, can't see. Look at that. Beautiful 5-seed bread. That's what I make my husband. He actually, he will wait for it to cool. He'll slice it up and then he'll pop it in the freezer because he only has, you know, a couple of pieces in the morning. And rather than letting it, you know, go, but it is spectacular. It's nice and hollow. The seeds, it has, hang on, let me think about this. It's got poppy seeds, it's got sesame seeds, it's got sunflower seeds, it's got pumpkin seeds, and it's got linseeds in it. Little tiny weeny bit of honey, That's just, you know, help activate the yeast and everything. A little bit of olive oil, 500 grams of bread flour, 500 grams of water with 2 teaspoons of yeast. Let it prove on a cold day like today. I get out my Oval Thermoserver that any thermoserver would do, or if you've got a wall base in your house, pop it there. But I sit the dough goes straight into the tin. So I sit the tin on top and let it prove that way. Goes straight into a 200-degree oven, and this is what you get. The tin is from the mix shop. It is the tin with the lid on it, which is fantastic. You just got to make sure you grease it really well. Anyway, here we are, 5 seconds. Okie dokie. 100 grams of carrots. My lid off there. Need to move this forward so I'm not standing up underneath those cupboards. 100 grams of carrot. I only roughly weighed this, so okay. And 120 grams of red capsicum. Again, same deal. Oh, look at that. Lid on with the measuring cup. 3 seconds, speed 7. Now, I don't know if you noticed that, but it didn't start counting down immediately. And that's because when it's hot, it needs a little bit of time just to warm up. So generally, you can't go over speed 6 if the bowl is 60 degrees or higher. There we go. Chopped up. Scrape down the sides. Lid. I love the fact this has got all these veggies in it as well. So we've got onion, we've got the garlic, we've got the carrot, we've got the capsicum, all those herbs. Now, I want me to put the butterfly whisk in. So the best way to do this is actually to just move aside the contents of the bowl here. Okay. And clip it in over the top there and give it a little twist. There is a small video on the screen if you get stuck with that. 500 grams of chicken thighs. So I bought these, I bought 500 grams. It might be slightly under, having trimmed just a little bit. We'll see how we go. Okay. I don't know about you, we've got a dog, and as soon as I open chicken, she's out here like a flash. I don't know, you know, she could be down the other end of the house. She smells it straight away. Incredible. 400 grams of canned apricot nectar. So I bought this last night, had trouble opening the can. I don't know how many, I don't see many cans that don't have wrinkles on them, but anyway, here we go. We'll tip this in. Oh, extra. Okay. 300 grams of water. Go. 1.5 tablespoons of chicken stock paste. So this is the mixed chicken stock paste. Looking like I need to make some of that in a minute too. Well, not in a minute, but sometime soon. Out. So I find the chicken stock paste and the vegetable stock paste the most useful. 300 grams of arborio rice. So put my rice in here. Right, and just if you're wondering, sustainability-wise, I am extremely lucky that Monash recycle their soft plastic. So I took, I don't know, about 6 huge bags of it out there in Ferntree Gully Road the other day. You have to be a resident of Monash, and it's not commercial. It is just home plastic, but it makes me feel a bit better. I'm hoping it's something good's happening, but I'm not just chucking it in landfill anyway. All right, so lid's going on. There we go, simmering basket, 17 minutes, 100 degrees, and it's on reverse, so it's not going to chop up that rice, okay? So we're obviously not going to stay here for 17 minutes. Something else goes, oh, I know what I was going to say. So a bit further on, towards the end, I think it's 5 minutes towards the end, we add in some frozen peas. And I've actually got some spinach in the fridge, which I need to use up. So I'm going to pop that into the bottom of a thermoserver and pour the risotto in there, stir it all through. And that will be lunch. So pretty excited to give this a go. I'll let you know what it tastes like. Thanks.